Go. Let's do this. So my name is Mo, from Gamesbymo. I wish this was Gamesbymo and Jack and John and Billy, but unfortunately it's just me. And except the music, which is done by Miyamo of Konagusuri, actually a friend back in Japan. I've been working on this game since September of last year. And it's actually a big blend of a lot of different game genres that I really, really love, such as platformers and space shooters. I'm a big fan of Gradius and Della and all those kind of games. So I tried to do a game that blends all those elements together. So Martin's going to go ahead and fire it up. So the story of the game is simple. Basically, our main character, number 25, goes to this planet where all the outlaws robots get sent. Basically, it's kind of a prison planet for robots, and he's there to find his girlfriend Anne. So essentially, it's a bit of a harder work than he thought it would be because she's actually all broken down into pieces. So you gotta find her all her pieces and put her back together. So essentially at its core, you'll notice it's very, very, Mega Man-ish sort of gameplay, very influenced. In terms of gameplay, it touches a little bit of, mixes a little bit of Mario and games like Metroid and Castlevania in terms of exploration. At its core, it's mostly a platformer, but as you'll see at the end of this small dungeon or level, if you will, you'll see the space shooting section of the spaceship. So as you can see now, as he's destroying, killing enemies, you've got little XP dropping from the enemies. And this XP can be used obviously to level up, but also to purchase upgrades for your character or your ship. You can do it! So at its core, basically, it's based on really 4 points I really wanted to nail down. One is exploration, open world exploration. No! We have 7 minutes! What are you doing? So basically, it's really based on exploration. I really want this to be open world, where you really get to really choose where you're going first. And if you're a hardcore player, then maybe you'll go to a level 20 section and just play through it, impress your friends. Essentially, I want it to be open, and I want the player to use a little bit of his brain for exploration, as you'll see soon with the ship, as soon as Martin can get there today. So exploration, open world. I really want this to be really fast-paced, no asshole. For backtracking, obviously those kind of games often have, really hectic backtracking. So I wanted to eliminate that with a way to teleport to your spaceship. Essentially, if you reach a dead end, you just step back to your spaceship and explore. But yeah, it's a mid-core to hardcore game. I really don't want that to be too easy, and for me it's just, it's paying tribute to all the games that I played as a child, and this for me is the kind of game that I really like to play, and I really wanted to do this game, even though it's ambitious. You can do it, you still have time. Yes. Forgetting gameplay. There we go. Now we've reached the end of that dungeon. Unfortunately, it's a dead end. Take your time. You can do it. Don't be stressed. So there you see now. His path is obviously blocked by big boulders. He's like, what am I going to do? But it's so convenient. There's a remote control terminal right there that would be able to access to control his ship, remote control his ship. So there we go. So that's the big ship. Thanks! Appreciate that. Awesome. Thanks. And so actually now we have a little bit of physics gameplay where he can move those boulders away, but he can also use them to explore, reach some new areas, so you can use the boulders as platforms. So he's going to go ahead, and right now, that's good enough. He's going to land, go back to the character, and now he can take control of his ship physically. So in your ship, you'll have a terminal where you can actually, tweak your ship, buy some parts and upgrade. So as you can see, with your ship, Now there's a nice little chair there, but you know, she's missing, so you know, you gotta find your loved one. And the premise is that basically, actually my game is actually very silent. I don't want much text in it other than the introduction. Even, you know, NPCs so far just have bubbles that show you the item that they want and how many they need, and that's pretty much it. I want to keep it really, really simple, straightforward, really quick. And but the premise of the game is that those robots come from a planet where you know, everybody's got robots, they're everywhere, and it's illegal for robots to love each other, but as I call it, is to run love applications, and so basically him and get caught running love applications. So as you can see now, he's using a boulder to cross over and reach a little chest right there. CPU, but that's a work in progress, so you'll have to be impressed later. But so that's essentially the premise of the game right now. It's being developed for PC, but eventually I'm planning, I'd love to get it on Ouya, obviously, and iOS, no choice, and iOS, but iOS, you know, will probably be, I don't want to say just a spin-off, but you know, obviously some change will be done to the gameplay to make it fun on the tablet. No virtual controls and gamepads for those who tried those out before. And so that's pretty much it. So the game is still in development. I'm hoping to release it at the end of the year. I'll be at PAX and GDC Play, and hopefully if you like the game, come and talk to me or follow me.
Alright, next up is Treasure Tower Sprint from Savon Transmedia. Oh, sorry. Alright. Good, people are respecting your time.